It's a tough place.
It is. Like I said, I've only won 2 games here in my career, both in overtime, both on field goals. But it's a tough place to play. They've got a great crowd. They've always had a good defense, which always makes it tough on an offense. And then when you get a good crowd like they do into the game, it's always hard to move the ball.
What turned these field goals into touchdowns finally?
You know, I can't really say. We'll have to watch the film, but certainly that was our frustration in the first half. It was like, how many times are we in the red zone or the near red zone and we come away with a field goal? And it was kind of the case a little bit in San Diego. We settled for field goals too many times when we were on their side of the field. So I guess can't put my finger on it right away because we live in a bubble in the game, and we'll have to watch the film to find out exactly what happened. But certainly the second half was better, coming away with touchdowns, and then we just had enough in the overtime to win.
You remember the scores were exactly the same also?
I didn't know that. I actually did not know that, but I did tell a couple guys the story of the ball hitting the stanchion, people going to the locker room, coming back out.
When did you, overtime. After the game or before?
After the game. No, yeah, that was not before, that was after.
457 yards for Josh McCown. I mean, is this a passing offense that we're going to go in to each week and say, we're going to beat you this way?
Well, I think what it's been the last few weeks is teams are afraid of our run game, so they're kind of selling out to stop what we do good in the wide zone stuff and the run game, and to have a veteran quarterback that we can call a run with an option to pass if it's a bad look is invaluable. And that's basically what we did for the last 3 quarters of the game. We saw how much they were blitzing us and our base people, and we just said, all right, we're going to go into sub 3 receivers, and we're going to call a run, but if it's a bad look, Josh has the ability to throw it, and he ended up throwing it a lot because they were blitzing the